first because the hospice staff here, they cannot understand
There's
Spanish.
3 minutes left.
So then I could just translate it on my own words, the Spanish part for everybody else. I want to say thank you to everybody that's here, sharing this moment with my family, my kids, my parents, my niece. Thank you, Steve, for getting this day open so we could do the ashes and get him the ceremony with the Coast Guard like he wanted to. And Sharon, I don't have words for you. Without you advices, I think I would not be able to take it. Thank you so much for being there for my kids, for me. Steve, one more time, thank you. I do have a small joke that Cedric said you will never forget. And when I first met him, we met in New Jersey, and when we first went out for our very first time, he took me to a very expensive restaurant, and it was like 10:30 at night. I was not really hungry, so I told him, I'll go with you, I just sit there and I watch you eat because I'm not hungry. So he's like, no, you cannot do this to me, order something, really nice. So I go ahead and ask to the waitress to please get me an order of a cheeseburger meal with a small French fry and a small Coke. And he just stay looking at me, and the waitress too, they were both looks like, okay, I would bring you this if I wouldn't have it here, but we don't sell that kind of food here. This is like a seafood restaurant. and he goes, no, you're not gonna do this to me. So he went and ordered me a New Year's strip steak and a baked potato with a salad and a lobster. And I ended up taking all that food home because it was so late. And I just sit there watching him eating all this big portion of food on the plate. The lobster, the steak, the baked potato. I was just watching him eating, and I'm like, oh my God, he eats so much. I cannot believe he eat all this food at this time of the night. But that was something that even on his last days when he was already in bed, not able to get up, the moments that he was with, we were talking about it all the time, and I was like, you remember our first day out at the restaurant, the cheeseburger and French fry, and he was just like, laugh, and he's like, I will never forget that. That was a very special moment for me, other than the life that I got with him. All the good things that he did for me and my children. I miss him. I still don't know how can I be standing here without him. It's hard, it's difficult. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I'm not used to this. I'm not used to see his ashes next to me, his pictures, all the memories. I just want to say thank you to everybody for all the help that I got from you guys. My mom's pastor, wife, his daughters, they were there with me day by day. And everybody in the church, they were always there when they were getting up from work, they were going. I think they even show up at my house one day, and I was so exhausted and so tired that I didn't even notice when everybody was gone on my house because I was so tired. But I really appreciate it. Cedric really enjoyed knowing every single one of you, sharing a moment with him, with my kids. I just gotta say thank you to all of you. And next week we're gonna be taking the ashes to Puerto Rico with his family to bury him and to try to start a new life without him. It's not gonna be easy, but I know I have to at least try it for my kids, for myself. And he will always be in my heart. Thank you.
Loida says that she doesn't know how she's gotten through everything, but I know how.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess we all know how.
Yep.
Can anybody say how? How, Sasha?
God.
With God, see? God has always been there by your side. He has never left your side at all. He's been there from the beginning. And he'll stay there, always. And it's okay to laugh. It's okay to remember. It's okay to enjoy talking about all the experiences that you went through. I enjoy hearing every single bit of it. I could sit down with anybody and they could tell me a story about their lives, and I love it, you know. But getting back to why we're here today, let's continue on with the program. And we're going to have Hermana Carquillo con un hijo. This is Cedric's mother-in-law, and she's going to be singing from him also.